Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Good morning. The unlimited Father, the ocean of love, the ocean of love just wants children to become like him. However, Baba still knows the deep-rooted sanskars of many births take some time. So Baba says never become angry on anyone. Then people, because people believe that if you use anger, then it's a sinful deed. But at the same time, we don't have the power to get the things without using anger. The only one way to become the one with 16 celestial degrees full, or one who has all the virtues, is to become soul conscious. You children must never become moody. If you become moody, then no one will have courage to interact with us. They feel that we are not pleased to interact with them. So we must have a constant stage. Today's date is 4th September, and the essence is sweet children. The Father, the ocean of love, gives you your inheritance of love at the confluence age. Therefore, give love to everyone and never become angry. Question: what path does the Father show you in order for you to keep your register good? What path does the Father show you in order for you to keep your register good? The answer is, the Father shows you the path of love. He gives you Shrimat. Children interact with everyone with love. Don't cause sorrow to anyone. Never perform any wrong acts with your physical senses. Always check, do I have any devilish traits? And today's homework to be checked. Do I have any devilish traits? Am I moody? Do I become upset over anything? Because if we get upset over anything, which shows that my stage is not powerful enough. Otherwise, why should I get my stage disturbed? We must be stable in our original religion. The song, This song is passing by. You are supposed to do anything at the present time. The time is passing by. Om Shanti. You sweetest spiritual children heard the song. Day by day, we are going closer to our home. That is our destination. Because we are on that journey, so we just move forward. Don't be careless about what Srimad says. We receive the Father's direction to give everyone the message. You children understand that you have to give the message to hundreds of thousands. There is nothing to wait actually to give message to anyone. Whoever comes in our contacts and relationships, those who don't have Father's introduction, you are supposed to keep any small uh, message card or anything which will give them that message. When many come, they will give the message to many more. Everyone is going to receive the Father's message, and the message is very easy. What do you have to give? Just simply tell them, consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. Don't perform any bad acts with your physical senses in your thoughts, words, and actions. Because the Father has come to reform you. First, it enters your mind. If you are, when a bad thought first enters the mind, then it comes into your words. You now need the intellects to understand the right from wrong. This is an act of charity. I have to do this. If there is any other thought in your heart of becoming angry, each of you has an intellect that knows if you become angry, it would be a sin. By remembering the Father, you become a charitable soul. It shouldn't be that you do something wrong, then say, if we come across such situations where we are not able to control our anger, then we must remember Baba and we must invoke him. Baba, please come and help me. Give me your support. And I must not utter any word, I must be silent. It shouldn't be that you do something wrong and then say that it won't happen again. No. By continuing to say that, even if you just take it granted, you will just make that habit. By continuing to say that, it becomes a habit. Okay, once I get angry, or once I smoke, once I sulk. So, because the habit gets formed initially with one act or with one thought. Human beings perform such acts. Human beings perform such acts and yet they don't think that they are sins. They don't even think that indulging in vice is a sin. The Father has now told you that this is the greatest sin. You have to gain victory over that and give everyone the Father's message. Which is that the Father says, remember me. Why should you remember? Why should you remember Baba? Death is standing in front of you. When someone is about to leave the body, what do they say? They say to remember God. When someone is about to die, he is told, remember God the Father. remember the God the Father, they think he's going to God the Father. But they don't understand what happens by remembering the God the Father or where that soul goes. When someone is about to die, they always tell him to remember God. But if they remember God, where do they go? The souls leave one body and take another. No one can go to God the Father. Therefore, you children need to have imperishable remembrance of the eternal Father. When people become tamopradhan and unhappy, they say to one another, remember God the Father. All souls say this to one another. It is souls who say this, isn't it? It's not that Supreme Soul who says this. Souls say to souls, remember the Father. This is a common system. At the time of death, they remember God because there is fear of God. They believe that God gives the fruit of good and bad acts. If you have performed bad acts, God gives a lot of punishment through Dharmaraj. This is why there is fear. There is definitely the suffering of karma. You children now understand the significance of action, neutral action, and sinful actions. You know that those acts are neutral ones. Which actions become neutral ones? Where there is no motive, all the acts which are done with altruistic feeling, those actions become neutral ones. The acts you perform while in remembrance are good acts. People in the kingdom of Ravan only perform bad acts. In the kingdom of Rama, there can never be bad acts. You now continue to receive Srimad. When you are invited somewhere, ask whether you should go or not. Baba says, continue to ask for advice in regard to everything. For example, if someone works as a policeman, he is told, first explain with love. Why do you use other means? Because people of the world believe that if they beat them or if they indulge in violent acts, then the things happen very quickly. So Baba tells, so first use love as the first means of getting the things done. If they don't tell the truth, then you can then use your force. By your explaining with love, they may own up. However, if that love is filled with the power of yoga, anyone will understand. When you explain with the power of love, it would be as though God is explaining. When you explain with love, someone who is listening to you, he will experience as if God is explaining. That happens only if you explain with that power of yoga. You children of God are yogis. You also have that godly power. God is the ocean of love. He has this power. He gives you all that inheritance. Baba gives that inheritance of love to everyone. You know that there is a great deal of love in the golden age. There is only this love. You are now claiming the full inheritance of love. While claiming this and making effort number wise, you will become lovely. The Father says, don't cause anyone sorrow. Baba said, don't become angry. Don't use, just get everything with love. Don't cause anyone sorrow, otherwise, you will die in sorrow. If you give sorrow, you will continue to receive all the curses until the soul gets that satisfaction. So when you receive those curses, you will be unhappy, in fact. So Baba shows you this path of love. When something enters your mind, it appears on your face. Then if it is performed, so if you recall any of the sad incidents, then the thought comes in your mind and then it appears immediately on your face. So if it is performed through physical senses, your register is spoiled. The character and the activities of deities are praised. And this is why Baba says, explain to them, explain to the worshippers of the deities. They sing the praise. You are full of all the virtues. 16 celestial degrees full. Then they also speak of their own characters and behavior. What do they sing? I'm a, I'm a degraded soul, I'm a vicious soul. They will just criticize them. And they sing the praise of deities and they just see themselves as very degraded beings. Tell them you were also like that. Now you are no more, though you will definitely become like that again. If you want to become like those of deities, make your characters like theirs. Then you will become like them. Check yourselves. Have I become completely voiceless? The first one is, have I become completely voiceless? Do I have any devilish traits? Do I become upset or moody in any way? You have made this effort innumerable times. The Father says you have to become like them. The one who is making you become like that is also present. He says, cycle after cycle, I make you become like that. Those who took this knowledge a cycle ago will definitely come and take it. You are inspired to make effort. You are also carefree. The drama is fixed in this way. Some say, if it is in the drama, I will definitely do it. So when you say that if it is in drama, then I will definitely do it. So Baba tells, have you understood the drama or the knowledge in the right way? When should you use the drama? So Baba tells, whatever has happened, you must put a full stop by considering it as a part in the drama. But whatever is the future or the present, you must not think about drama, you must make effort. If I have that part, drama will make it happen. So such children who say, it clearly shows that it's not in the fortune. At the beginning, there was someone who became upset. About what? Because that child had this belief that if it was in Brahma, he would do, else no. So it was not in his fortune. He said, if it's in the drama, then Brahma will inspire me to make effort. Then he left. You come across many like that. Your aim and objective is in front of you. Each of you has a badge. Just as you look at your chart, in the same way, look at your badge. Look at your behavior and your character. If you want to become like them, how should your behavior and character be? Never have criminalized. Never allow anything evil to emerge from your lips. If no one says anything evil, then how could your ears hear anything evil? In the golden age, you don't find anyone who talks about evil. In the golden age, everyone has divine virtues and there is nothing evil there. They too will have claimed their reward from the Father. Even deities have claimed that reward from the Father. Tell everyone, remember the Father, your sins will be absolved. And there is no loss in this. Each soul carries his sanskars with him. Someone who is a sannyasi will go into the sannyas religion. Their tree continues to grow. At this time, you are changing. It is human beings who change into deities. What are you becoming? You are becoming deities from human beings. Not everyone will come down together. They will come down number-wise. In a play, actors don't go onto a stage until it is their turn. All the actors don't come onto the stage at once. They just sit behind the curtains. When it is their turn, they come on the stage to play their parts. Of course, it's a matter of the limited drama, whereas this is unlimited one. It is in your intellect that you are actors and you have to play your parts at your right time. This is an unlimited huge tree. You come and go number wise. The tree grows gradually. At first, there was only one religion. Not all religions can come first. Those of the deity religion, first of all, the souls of the deity religion will come down. That too happens number wise. You have to understand the secrets of the tree. The Father comes and explains this knowledge of the whole Kalpa tree. The tree is then compared to the incorporeal tree. Only the one Father says, I am the seed of the human world tree. The tree is merged in the seed. So when the seed is sown, it takes the form of a tree later. So Baba says, but this tree is not merged in the seed, but the knowledge of the tree is merged in the seed. Everyone has his own part to play. This is a living tree. The leaves on the tree will also emerge number-wise. No one understands this tree. The seed of this tree is up above. This is why. And the entire tree, it is the inverted tree. The Father who is the Creator is up above. You know that we have to go home to the place where the souls reside. We now have to become pure and return home. It is with the power of yoga that the whole world becomes pure. Just now see. The original stage of purity of us souls. When do we uh, have that stage? Do we experience that complete pure stage only when we become deities? That is the completely voiceless stage that is attained at this in this birth, where my attitude, my vision, and my actions, attitude, my thoughts, words, relationships, contacts. So we have to check in all these aspects where I, the soul, have become pure. Because the soul has to become pure and then go back home. So it is with your power of yoga that the world becomes pure. A pure world is needed for you. When you become pure, the world has to made pure. So when you become pure, the world has to be made pure. Everyone becomes pure. It's now in your intellect that the mind and the intellect are in each soul. Souls are living. It is souls who imbibe knowledge. Therefore, sweetest children, your intellect should understand the whole significance of how you take rebirth. How Baba loves you, children, even in the middle of the Murli. So, Baba says, sweetest children, your intellect should understand the whole significance of how you take rebirth. You must churn the points after listening to the Murli. How do you take rebirth? When your cycle of 84 births come to an end, so that does the cycle of everyone else. Everyone becomes pure. The drama is eternal. It doesn't stop even for a second. Now think, this is the world stage where we have n number of souls, and each soul has got their parts to play. If we say someone just stop for 2 minutes or 5 minutes, drama doesn't stop even for a second. It just moves on. So Baba says, whatever happens second by second, it just repeats after a cycle, and each soul has an imperishable part recorded in him. Those actors play their parts for 2 to 4 hours. However, the souls receive natural parts. Therefore, you children have so much happiness. When will you experience happiness? When we understand the knowledge of the drama in the right sense. Then we play our roles. What's my role in the drama of being an hero actor? How should I see the drama? Baba has explained the significant aspects about drama. If you remember or if you are firm about those aspects, you will become a detached observer. You will be stable in the soul's eternal stage of bliss. That is, the drama repeats in an accurate way. The second, the drama is accurate. There is no margin for the change to be done even. The drama is composed based on the positive theme. That's why we feel that whatever happened, it's good, and whatever is happening, it's for the better, and whatever will happen will be the for the best. It always goes in the clockwise. The drama doesn't go in anti-clockwise. The fourth one, the drama is fair. Whatever happens based on our karmas or based on actions, we receive fruits. We cannot blame anyone in this. How did this soul do like this? Nor we blame the father. The drama is benevolent and its benefactor, because everyone's uh, benefit is hidden in every act of the drama. And the last one is the drama is just perfect because the director has accepted that. Whatever is happening at whatever moment. So if you have understood these six aspects of drama, then you will be happy in any situation. So you children should have so much happiness. The praise of super sensuous joys of this time, the Father comes and gives us constant happiness for 21 births. This is something to be happy about. Those who understand well, explain well, remain engaged in doing service. When some children get angry, the anger also creates anger in others. Then it takes two hands to clap. It's not like that there. Here, you children receive teachings. If someone gets angry, shower him with flowers. Explain to him with love that anger is an evil spirit. It causes a great deal of loss. Never get angry. There shouldn't be any anger in anyone who is teaching. Everyone continues to make effort number wise. Some make intense effort, others are slack in their efforts. Those who are slack in their efforts definitely have themselves defamed. Wherever those who have anger go, they will be made to leave. Those with bad characters will not be able to stay here. When the examination finishes, it will become known who becomes what. You will have visions of everything. Each one is praised according to his activity. You children know that. You children know that. Beginning, middle, and end of the drama, all of you are those who know the things within. You souls within you know how the world cycle turns. You have the knowledge of the activity and character of human beings of the whole world, and the knowledge of all the religions too. This is known as being Antaryami, a soul knowing everything. It's not that the Father What is the need for the father to know everything? The father still says that, so you receive fruits based on the actions that you do. So Baba doesn't have any need to know about anything. So if you do bad acts, you will definitely receive punishment. So Baba says, if you continue, if your behavior is like that, then you will claim a very degraded status. The status will be very low. In a worldly school, if you don't pass, you have to study for another year. However, this study is only for a cycle, once in a cycle. So the same thing gets repeated. If you don't study now, you will not study every cycle. You should claim the full lottery, godly lottery. Only you children understand these things. When Bharat is the land of happiness, everyone else will be in the land of peace. You children should have so much happiness that your days of happiness are now here. When the days of Deepmala come close, people have, we always feel that people have so much happiness that because a few more days then remain before they will wear new clothes. You also say heaven is coming. If we decorate ourselves, we will experience a lot of happiness in heaven. The wealthy have the intoxication of their wealth. Human beings are in a deep sleep. They will then suddenly realize that you are telling the truth. They will understand the truth only when they have the company of the truth. You are now in the company of the truth. You become true through the true Father. All of them become false in the company of falsehood. You have now had the contrast printed between what God says and what human beings say. You can also put that in the magazine. Ultimately, victory will be yours. Those who claimed a status before will definitely attain it again. That this is certain. There is no untimely death. Your lifespans are long. When there was purity, the lifespans were long. The Father is the purifier, so He would surely have made everyone pure. It doesn't seem right to say this of Sri Krishna. Where would Sri Krishna come from at this elevated confluence age? There is no human being with those same features. 84 births, 84 features, 84 activities. All are predestined in the drama. There can't be no difference in that. There is no difference in that. How wonderful this drama is that has been created. Each soul is a tiny point of light and has an eternal part recorded in him. This is called the wonder of the nature. When people hear this, they will be struck with wonder. However, first give them the message that they have to remember the Father. What message has to be given? What is that one point which makes you a master? The first and the foremost and the most significant one is to remember the Father, because He is the purifier, the bestower of salvation for all. In the golden age, there is no mention of sorrow. There is so much sorrow in the iron age. However, those who understand these things are number wise. The Father explains every day. You children understand that Shiv Baba has come to teach us. He will then take us back home with him. Those who are in bondage have more remembrance than those who live here with Baba. Those who live here with Baba, they don't remember as those who are in bondage remember, because then they claim a elevated status. It's a matter of understanding. Some are so desperate in Baba's remembrance. The Father says, Children remain on the pilgrimage of remembrance of the Father and imbibe divine virtues, and your bondage will end. The urn of sin will be finished. Acha. To you, sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, father, and Bap Dada. And the spiritual father says namaste to you, spiritual father says namaste to spiritual children. And we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father, and Bap Dada. The essence for dharana, the first one: make your character and behavior like that of a deity. Make your character and behavior like that of a deity. Don't speak any evil words. Don't speak any evil words. Your eyes must never become criminal. Second, the evil spirit of anger causes a great deal of damage. The evil spirit of anger causes a great deal of damage. It takes two hands to clap. Therefore, if someone gets angry, step aside and explain to him with love. That is why, if you find someone who is angry, just step aside. Today's blessing: may you become a constant embodiment of success with the method of renunciation and tapasya and service. May you become a constant embodiment of success with the method of renunciation, tapasya, and service. Renunciation and tapasya are the basis of success. Only those who have the true intention of renunciation can become real servers. It's by having renunciation you can make your own fortune and the fortune of others. To have this determination is to do tapasya. So, by having renunciation, tapasya, and the intention of serving, all your limited intentions finish and the gathering becomes powerful. When one suggests something, the other one follows it. Then, when one suggests something and the other one follows it, when there isn't I or you or mine or yours, you will then become an embodiment of success and free from obstacles. Slogan: not to cause sorrow for anyone, even in your thoughts, because we have thoughts and which are invisible. We don't usually allow such thoughts which cause sorrow to anyone. Sometimes what happens, we see someone is in trouble. Sometimes our interaction with someone goes a little not that great. Then our conscience just bites us about that, and we feel that that other soul is in trouble, then we think that. So that soul is experiencing the reward of of his actions, even thinking in that way. We cannot have such thoughts. Even though you have not said anything, if you create such thoughts saying that of course you received reward for your actions, of course you deserve, we sometimes create, so that becomes our sinful actions. We must never think like that. We always should have good wishes for the soul to overcome that situation and just have some kind of comfort. Let the soul be benefited. So Baba just wants to explain, and this is the perspective. So you must not have sorrow for anyone, even in your thoughts. Is to have complete non-violence. A weird signal. Now ignite the fire of love and make your yoga volcanic. In order to make your yoga volcanic, continue to practice becoming the form of a point in a second and concentrate your mind and intellect. As soon as you say stop, let your mind and intellect become concentrated and be free from wasteful awareness. Use this controlling power throughout the day. Control your mind and intellect with a powerful break. Then you should be able to focus your mind and intellect wherever you want within a second. We are at the airport of Shantivan. We are making effort to have that flying stage. So we must frequently do the practice of ruling the mind and let the soul be stable in the seed stage. Administrative Wings conference is going to start from tomorrow. All the guests and brothers and sisters who have come, you can collect your folders from accommodation department, and the guide brothers and sisters can, you can even collect your guests folders and files after tomorrow's afternoon.
जिन्होंने अभी तक सेवा नहीं ली है वे कृपया शांतिकुंज ऑफिस हॉल नंबर 1 जो सेवाधारी ऑफिस है
All the brothers and sisters who have come and who didn't get any seva, you can just visit the Sevadari Shanti Kunj, Sevadari office Shanti Kunj.
एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कॉन्फ्रेंस में आए हुए मेहमानों के लिए कल सुबह का सेशन 7 बजे दादी जी मीटिंग हॉल में
And
लगेगा
your first session starts at Dadiji's meeting hall at 7 a.m.
जो जिन भाई बहनों ने भोग लगाया है
All the brothers
उन्हें
and sisters
भोग
who
की
have offered your
अनुमति
names
मिली है वो लेकर अभी ही
for
दादी
Bhog,
जी मीटिंग
you are
हॉल में
requested to go to
जिन्होंने
Dadiji's
अनुमति
meeting
ली है
hall.
उसके बाद भोग
You
लगाने की
can just
अनुमति मिलेगी
watch
और आप सभी से
on the
सहमति
screen which is put up
और
there.
एक
Later,
विशेषता
the
और भी
trans
है
messenger sister
और
comes and
सब
meets
लोग
all
एक
of you.
प्यारे भाव से सुना नमस्कार
Om Shanti.
नरेंद्र वापस अपने बंगले घर पहुंच गए।
I reached the subtle region.
जैसे ही भवन में पहुंचे, बाबा
To offer bhog to lovely Baba.
कहीं से चक्कर लगाते हुए
As I reached the subtle region, I could see
अपने
Baba
कमरे में पहुंच गए।
returning to the subtle region after taking a tour around.
मैंने बाबा को पूछा कि आज सवेरे सवेरे
Then I asked Baba,
यहाँ चक्कर लगाने के लिए गए थे बाबा आप?
Baba, where did you go on a tour
बाबा एक
in this
सेकंड
early morning hours?
देखते हुए मुस्कुराते हैं,
Baba just
फिर बाबा
looks
बोलते हैं,
at me and just smiles for a moment and then
बच्ची
says that, child,
मैं सवेरे सवेरे विशेष अपने भक्तों के पास में भी चक्कर लगाने के लिए पहुंच जाता हूँ
I just
और
take
अपने
it
बच्चों के
tour
पास में भी कई सेंटरों का भी चक्कर लगाता हूँ।
around the world to see my devotees and to have a look
मैंने
at
बताया
centers.
कि देखो बच्ची, भक्ति में
See, child, on the path of
जो
devotion,
समय अभी चल रहा है
what time is now going on.
उसमें भी उनकी बड़ी भावना होती है
They have a lot of that
और वह भी
feeling,
अपनी मन की भावना
their intentions.
देवी देवताओं के आगे रखते हैं।
They just place their intentions in front of the
विशेष
gods or goddesses.
शिव बाबा का मंदिर होता है,
Particularly where there is
उसमें
Shiv
अभी
Baba's temple,
नंदी विराजमान होता है।
where there is
भक्त
in
बच्चे
front of the Shiv Baba's idol, there is always
उस
Nandi.
नंदी के कान में कुछ न कुछ
They always say something
अपनी मनोकामना के लिए,
through Nandi's ears
तो
to
उनकी
have
भी
those wishes
मनोकामना
fulfilled,
मन में रहती है कि ये आवाज मेरे मन की दिल की
with the belief that
भगवान तक
my
पहुंच जाएगी।
intentions or my wishes or
तो बाबा ने कहा
desires
कि
um,
जब
will
मेरे
reach the
भक्तों
God's
में
heart
ऐसी
through
भावना है,
this way. When
उसी
my devotees
श्रद्धा
have
से
um,
मुझे कुछ न कुछ
such great
मांगने को
regard or
मिलता है।
such great um,
नंदी
respect,
घंटा अपनी बात सुनाते हैं,
where they adopt this kind of means
तो बाबा
and
कहते
they
हैं
relate their
कि
things to Baba.
यहाँ तो बाप और बच्चों का कितना नजदीक का संबंध है
However,
और
here
कितना
there is
प्यारा
a close
संबंध है।
relationship between the father and children, and
और
this is the
बच्चे
lovely relationship.
कब कब
And but sometimes
बाबा
children,
की नजदीक का अनुभव नहीं कर पाते हैं।
they are not able to experience the proximity
बाबा
of that
उन बच्चों
relationship.
को विशेष समय पे समय कुछ न कुछ प्रेरणा देते हैं।
Baba always
कुछ न कुछ बाबा
inspires
बच्चों को दिखा
children
देते हैं
or he gives
और
signals
बाबा
from
के
time to
बच्चे
time. But many Baba's children,
अनुभूति स्थिर न होने के कारण
because of not
बाबा का इशारा
having
बाबा
kept the
की
mind and
वाणी
intellect
समझ नहीं पाते।
focused, they are not able to understand or catch those
बाबा ने
signals.
कहा कि
Baba said
इसलिए
that
बाबा के बच्चों में
that is why
बहुत ही समय के अनुसार जैसा समय की परिस्थितियां चल रही हैं, इसलिए
according
बाबा
to the
का
time,
सोच
according to the
विचार
situations, according to the
उन्हीं बच्चों
sensitive
के
time which is
साथ
going on,
रहते हैं।
every child must
बाबा
understand the
ने तो
signals of
कई साल
Baba, because
पहले ही
Baba
बता दिया बच्चों
has
को
already informed
लास्ट
children
समय
long
कैसा
time
है
back
और
that
वह
the
सभी
signal of the last
वह
moments.
समय अभी सभी के सामने दिखाई दे रहा है।
All of you children are just seeing that time
बाबा
That is why
बाबा
Baba's
का
children,
ध्यान
Brahmin
तो
souls,
सारा दिन मिलता रहता है और
should
बाबा के
understand
बच्चों को
Baba's subtle secrets or
जागृत
subtle
विज्ञान के
signals,
द्वारा या सूक्ष्म शक्तियों के द्वारा
whether
बाबा का इशारा
Baba always gives signals through inspirations or through some
बाबा ने
subtle
सभी
powers.
सबको सुनाया बाबा के सन्मुख फिर विशेष जो ट्रेनिंग में आई हुई बहनों के लिए भी बाबा को कहा मैंने ट्रेनिंग करनी है
Then I told Baba, this all sisters are have come for the
क्योंकि
training
दुनिया के समय के अनुसार
according to the situations of the
बच्चियां भी
world.
नजारा देखती रहती
Of
हैं
course, these children
उनकी
also would have seen
अब का जो समय
or
है
would have the glimpse of
और
the present
विशेष ज्ञान
situation.
बुद्धि का और विशेष तपस्या करने का क्योंकि बाबा ने शुरू में
So, what is
कुछ
required at the
बच्चों
present
की
time is that attitude of
परीक्षा ली
renunciation and the attitude of doing the
तो
tapasya.
उनको
Baba
एक
just
तरह
recalled the
से
initial
क्या
times where all the
तपस्या
young
करने
dadis who
बोला
had
गया
come at the initial times,
इससे
they
वो
had
इतना
this,
आगे बढ़ गए
they had
जो पहले ट्रेनिंग कर रही
the
थी
unlimited
बाबा ने
renunciation,
बताया
or
बाबा का
they had always
यही
the
बच्चों
intention
के
of doing the
लिए
tapasya.
विशेष
So Baba also,
वाहिगुरु की यही इशारा है कि
so
समय
Baba
में
also
बहुत महत्वपूर्ण
expects
होने
from
वाला
you
है
children that
और समय
the
की
time is going to become very sensitive, and
आपको
while
ध्यान
looking at the time
तपस्या
you must always focus on your
मुझ
attitude of renunciation and tapasya.
मुझने मुझ में कितना त्याग हुआ है
How much,
मुझे कितनी
what's the
तपस्या
percentage of
करनी है
renunciation and how
इस
much
बात
tapasya
पर
should be done?
विशेष बहनें बच्चियाँ इन
You
सब
children must pay attention on these
बाबा
two things.
ने इतना सूक्ष्म इशारा हम सभी को
So
दिया
Baba has given such subtle
बाबा
signal.
सम्मुख तो भोग रखा था
Then Bhog
और
was in front
जितनी
of Baba.
जितनी आत्माओं की याद थी और बाबा ने
Whosoever
उनको एक बार
remembrance was
फिर
there,
इमर्ज किया
Baba just
बाबा ने
emerged
कहा
all of them
बच्ची अभी समय है जो
and
बाबा
said,
अपने बच्चों को
this is the time
इमर्ज कर देते
where
हैं
Baba emerges
जब
all the
तक
children in the
बुलाया
subtle
जाए
region,
तो स्वीकार करा देते हैं
and
जब
Baba
लास्ट का
feeds
समय
Bhog
होता
when
है
it's the last
तभी
moments of the
आत्माएं
cycle, then
जाएंगी
where all the souls leave
बाबा
and go
कौन
back.
कौन को इमर्ज करेगा
And how many can be
बाबा
emerged by
आगे
Baba?
सीधे जाएंगे
Some take a
तो
direct
गायब होते हुए
uh,
जाएंगे
path,
बाबा ने कहा
some
देवी
adopts
इन बच्चों का
through
सद्भाग्य
other
से
paths.
भाग्य है जो बाबा अपने बच्चों को इमर्ज कर देते हैं और वो
So this is the
सभी
fortune that Baba is
जो
emerging such children and Baba is feeding the
सभी
Bhog.
भाई बहनों को मोर कलश मेमोरी याद
Baba
दिलाती है
gave his love filled remembrance,
फिर
and after taking that love and remembrance, I came down to the physical world. Om Shanti.
शांति ट्रेनिंग की कुमारियों के नाम लेंगे
All the Kumaris who have come for training,
जिन्हें
the group
ट्रेनिंग आने
all the
की
sisters who belong to
आज
group number 3,
आप सभी कन्याओं को सतगुरुवार बाबा के भोग का अमृत ट्रेनिंग सेंटर में ही पिलाया जाएगा और आपका आज का टाइम टेबल भी 10 बजे बताया जाएगा
your
और
timetable
10
will
बजे
be
से आप ट्रेनिंग
informed
सेंटर पहुंचे
by 10 a.m.
अभी ग्रुप नंबर 3 सेवा के लिए सभी आगे बढ़े
Let's listen to the teachings of respected Adiratan Mohini ji. Look, Baba has ordered us children.
बच्चे मुझे याद करो
Children, if you remember
आपसे
me, you will be free from sins.
कितनी बड़ी बात है बाबा
What
जी
a great thing it is to be free from sins.
आप सोचो अनेक जन्मों के
You think we have an account of sins of multiple births,
भले हमें पता नहीं है
even if we don't know about it.
परंतु हर एक अपने जीवन से
But if everyone
सीखे
looks at their own life,
तो कुछ ना कुछ खाता तो बना
at least some account of the past is filled in.
पढ़े हुए संस्कार
Baba gives us power to transform the formed sanskars,
उसके लिए बाबा हमें शक्ति देता है, लेकिन वो शक्ति
but that power emerges in us only when we remember the Father with great love.
भगवान को बड़े प्यार से याद करते हैं।
Om Shanti.